Hello everyone and peace be upon you all. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. معكم الأستاذ غنام محمد أمين على منصة دروسكم، واليوم جيناكم على قناة فور كيدز بنوضحوا بعض الأسئلة وبعض استفسارات التلاميذ، خاصة تلاميذ السنة الرابعة المتوسط. اليوم راح نتكلموا على شيء مهم وبزاف تلاميذ يلقوا فيه صعوبة، ألا وهو الدرس the present perfect tense اللي شفناه في الحصة السابقة، لكن راح نشوفوه مع some adverbs like ever, never, just, since and always اللي يعبروا على الزمن. So first question, what do ever and never mean؟ اللي بزاف تلاميذ يلقاو صعوبة باش يفرقوا بين never and ever. Second question, how can I use them؟ يعني كيفاش نستعملهم في جملة باه نعبر على شيء ما. Third question, are there any similar words؟ اسكو كاين كلمات مشابهة ever and never؟ Yes, so let's get started. So the first question is ever and never. So ever and never are adverbs, okay? They express the idea of an unidentified time before now. يعني هما adverbs يعبروا على واش؟ على شيء غير معلوم في الماضي. Okay, let's take an example. Have you ever visited Berlin? Have you ever visited Berlin? So هنا ما حددتلكش الوقت، لكن في حياتك اسكو زرت برلين من قبل؟ So هذا هو واش نقصدوا ب unidentified time before now. Ever and never are always placed before the main verb, the past participle. وش نقصد؟ أنه ديما ever and never يجيو قبل الverb. So the verb here is visited. Ever تجي قبل الفعل. Okay, bear with me. Moving forward. نشوفوا ever وحدها ومن بعد نروحوا ننتقلوا إلى never. Ever is used. Number one, in questions. بنطرح سؤال. For example, have you ever been to England? So هنا استعملت لك ever. رحت لإنجلند من قبل. Have you ever been to England? Another one. She has never met the Prime Minister. So she has never met the Prime Minister. Or هنا باش نحولها ل question, what do I say? Has she ever met the Prime Minister? So, has she ever met the Prime Minister? Good. So, both of them are questions. Also, in number two, نستعملوها to express preferences. بنعبر على حاجة ولا على التفضيل. Let's take an example. Harry Potter is the best novel I have ever read. يعني من كل الروايات اللي قريتهم, Harry Potter is the best novel I have ever read. Second example, couscous. Couscous is the best Algerian dish I have ever eaten. So هنا من بين كل الأطباق الجزائرية فضلت the couscous or the Algerian couscous. هنا إذا لاحظت راني نستعمل في superlative اللي هو كذلك درس تكلمنا عليه في الحصص السابقة. دونك نتكلم ولا نستعمل superlative نقدر نوظف معه كذلك ever. Okay, so let's repeat. We use ever for questions and we use it for preferences. Very good. Moving forward to the second one, never. Never means at no time before now. Never happened at no time before now. Let's take an example. I have never visited Berlin. At no time in the past have I ever visited Berlin. So I have never visited Berlin. I have another question, another sentence. I have never been to Italy also. I have never been to Italy in my life. Good, perfect. So never is clear. Let's practice. Number one, I have been to a foreign country. So here, I have been to a foreign country. I don't have a question mark. ما عنديش question mark. So احنا شفنا بلي ever نستعملها for questions. Now here, what do I use? I have never been to a foreign country. Two, have you seen Big Ben? It's a question. Have you seen Big Ben? Have you ever seen Big Ben? Perfect. Three, Mr. غنام is the best teacher I have ever had. وش درت هنا؟ من بين كل الأساتذة Mr. غنام فضلته على بقية الأساتذة. So for أحمد is the best friend. أحمد هو أحسن صديق. So هنا راني نفضل أحمد is the best friend I have ever had. Very good. I have ever had. Perfect. So, moving forward. Just. So just means very recently, مؤخرا. A recently completed action with a connection to now. يعني something happened very recently before now. يعني ما عندوش بزاف من اللي صار هذاك الحدث، ما عندوش بزاف من اللي انتهى. I have some examples for you. Mom has just gone out to the supermarket. Mom has just gone out to the supermarket. يعني هذا وين؟ كما نقولوا بالدارجة هذا وين؟ My mom has just gone out to the supermarket. 2. Dave says, have you been here long? Have you been here long? طولت انت هنا. And Sarah says, no, I've just got here. هذا وين لحقت? You see, so we use just to talk about a finished action very recently from now. Perfect. Moving forward. So always also وصلنا للسؤال الأخير. Always قلنا اسكو كاين كلمات أخرى نستعملهم كما ever and never. شفنا هذا وين؟ Just. نشوفوا always كذلك. درسناها من قبل always. لكن كيفاش نوظفها أنا في ال present perfect tense. So always is mainly used with stative verbs. وش ما stative verbs? For example, when we talk about emotions على الشعور، على ال preferences، على حاجة نتكلم على حوايج نشتيهم وحوايج ما نشتيهمش. Preferences. So we use them usually with verbs like know, feel, be, like, enjoy, hate, see, remember, etc. Let's take some examples. I have always been a good pupil. لطالما كنت تلميذ نجيب. I have always been a good pupil. Perfect. She has always liked this movie. So here we are talking about what? We are using stative verbs and something that happened in a long time. Okay? A feeling or an emotion, etc. Very good. So here we saw always. Let's practice with always and just. She has loved eating chocolate. اسكن نقول she has just loved eating chocolate or she has always loved eating chocolate. I use she has always loved eating chocolate. 2. They have left the house. So you hear a phone call and they call you, maybe your aunt. She says, where are your parents? وين راهم الأولياء تاعك؟ هما هذاك وين غادروا المنزل؟ وش تقول لهم؟ They have just left the house. Very good. They have just left the house. I have finished my homework. يقول لك الأستاذ, have you finished your homework? يقول له, yes, I have just finished my homework. Very good. I have just finished my homework. Last one, we have been good friends. We have been good friends. يعني عندنا مدة زمنية طويلة وإحنا أصدقاء. ما زال the case. So we have always been good friends. ما زلنا أصدقاء in the past and it continued. Very good. All right, perfect. Now عندنا كذلك هادو مهمين قريناهم في السنة الثالثة ونزيد نعودهم. For and since كذلك نستعملوهم to talk about the present perfect tense. Now, for we use it or chose amount of time. يعني تبين a period of time. نستعملوها when we talk about a period of time. And we use since when we talk about an event. Okay? حدث. Or a date also. I have some examples for you. I have known Ahmed for 4 years. So 4 years هنا وش تمثل? A period of time. Very good. I have known Ahmed since 2010. So 2010 here is a date. So when I find a date or a specific point in time, I use since. So when we have a period of time, مدة زمنية, وش نستعمل? For, like for 4 years, for 3 hours, for 3 years, etc. When we have a date or event, حدث, like since 1991, since 2010, since my birthday. لاحظ هنا بلي birthday it is an event, حدث. Donc نستعمل since, not for. Okay, perfect. So let's try or let's practice with this task here. I have known him 6 years. So I look for 6 years here. It is a period of time. So I use for. Very good. We have lived here 2012. It is a date. So since it is a date, نستعمل since. Very good. I haven't seen Ahmed my birthday. It is an event. حدث. When we find event, we use since. Perfect. Last one. Sammy hasn't seen his brother a long time. So long time here, period of time, مدة زمنية. So I use for a long time. وهادو كانوا ever, never, just, since and for with the present perfect tense. إن شاء الله نكونوا فهمنا الدرس على اليوم. نتلاقوا في الحصة القادمة إن شاء الله مع دروس جديدة مع أسئلة جديدة. كان معكم الأستاذ غنام محمد أمين. نتلاقوا في الحصة القادمة إن شاء الله. سلام.